Hey, y'all. We're just going to have a quick little chat because I was told about something today and I can't stop laughing about it. So I figured I'd give you guys a laugh too and just set a few things straight because I'm taking up space in people's minds that crazy enough I've never even thought about. But okay. This is going to be one of those streams that there's really no need to even really address this, except I find it comedy at its finest because I seem to take up a lot of space in people's heads. A lot. From multiple sides. And every time I address somebody else assumes it's about them, and then they run with shit, and somebody else fires up a live and says something. So this person will be remaining nameless because I've never done content on this person. I've never talked about this person except for their alignment with the anti-KJ community and what a whack job they are with spreading misinformation. But when you come out here and make stupid allegations that just make you sound desperate and foolish, I decided I would let everybody else laugh at you with me. So there's that. So let me say hi right quick, and then we're just going to get into this because my buddy Crimes and Fashion is going live here shortly, and I want to watch her stream and finish doing my paperwork and stuff that I actually have doing. So I just wanted to hop on though. Hey Lurker, hey Revival, Madison, Rockbit, Lady Pants, Mercedes Girl, Sheila, Vic, Emery, Smiles, King Yukon, Cheese. So this is going to go back a little bit. You'll know exactly who it is, Sheila, in a minute. So I guess I was invited, which I know I was invited to a live stream that Cheshire hosted the Saturday before Christmas. So I got sick with this viral cold, whatever it was, that weekend. My kids had been sick for like 3 weeks, and finally I ended up getting it. It's being stated that I faked being sick to avoid going on panel with Cheshire. No, I actually forgot about it. And I actually talked to Kathy that day, and Kathy and I never even discussed it. Nobody reminded me about it. None of my Islanders reminded me about it. Kyle and I went out that day and attempted to finish up a few last minute Christmas gifts and shopping that we had to do. And then I got my cold meds and busted my ass home and went to sleep. I have been sick with that cold on and off for like 3 weeks now, and it just continues to linger. So I forgot about that. So Cheshire, if you get this memo, I know it's not you saying this, but I forgot and I'm sorry, and nobody reminded me. And I just today realized that you messaged me on Twitter with a link for it. I don't ever check Twitter ever. Like I rarely, it's been since before Christmas that I've looked at Twitter, and I think I may have responded to one message that I just don't ever go over there. Hey, Christina. So you sound pretty desperate. Secondly, it's being stated that I fake being sick a lot. Um, when you can see how much swelling has been in my face with my sinuses for the last year, like my islanders have been able to see, um, you look really desperate and foolish right now. Uh, So this person is the one that likes to call me a racist for no reason. And now this person has decided to say that I'm faking my illnesses. Bitch, if you want me to pull out medical records and all that stuff, I can bore you guys for hours. But you look really desperate and pathetic. I think you should probably be worried about why I'm taking up space in your head when I've never even addressed you, watched a video of yours. I still haven't watched a video of yours. I got told what you have said and somebody else is going to review you because I don't have the time nor the concern. I find you embarrassing and desperate as fuck. Well, Muffin Mouse, I don't even care. Yeah, I didn't know we needed doctor's notes either. I don't go on panels with anybody. I was actually looking forward to that stream with Chesh, and had I remembered or anything, I would have talked to her about that. I know I don't have to prove anything. You guys just know that, like, I lost a fucking tooth because of my sinus infection and how bad the swelling has been that you guys have seen. Like, this is what just cracks me up because I guess this is probably fake too. Like my pacemaker scar is probably, drawn on. I had it tattooed on. These people are so desperate for attention. I don't have to give it to you, nor do I care that I'm taking up space in your head. My entire family has been sick with this viral shit along with everybody else on the fucking internet. Why would I avoid going on a live stream with Chesh, who I've never had anything to do with or bad? I don't do panels because if I have something to say, I have my own channel to say it, but I wasn't avoiding that. I was sick and have been sick for weeks, you dumbass. You watch me so much, but you sound desperate and foolish. Like, it's just, what? And then you're kind of trying to poke at my parenting skills? Huh. You look pretty desperate, like beyond desperate. People in your community give you a lot of credence and think you're some like top notch, truthful, honest. You are an embarrassment, is what you are. Yeah, please excuse me. Can I have a doc? I'm going to have to get doctor's notes now to excuse myself from, I guess, being present in places I need to be. I'm like astonished that people even, what? I have ignored these people, have never talked about her besides saying that she's smut at the bottom of my shoe because that's exactly what she is. And she continues, like, I take up so much space in their fucking heads that she's gone to this level now. I don't tend to do panels, but I was actually excited about it. I texted Kathy and I was like, we talked that day and Kathy didn't even remind me. Nobody, and I can be honest with you, nobody reminded me that that was going on that night because I was out busting my ass to get cold medicine to get home to take it because I had to entertain on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and barely made it with my family. You know, I know you spent Christmas Eve hanging out with your buddy that I take up a lot of space in her head too, but unlike you, YouTube wasn't my first priority. Sorry. Yeah. And to talk about my parenting skills, when you've never even seen my minor children because I don't use them for content, And you've seen my 21-year-old, who is a damn amazing human being. That says more about you again than it does me. Yeah, I guess I need doctor's notes now to excuse me from not showing up on panels. I didn't know that YouTube was life altering. I didn't know that we couldn't reschedule things. Right, Les? I've been exposed. I've been exposed. I guess when my face is all swollen, you guys have unfortunately had to deal with it, and I've apologized, and my sniffling for what, a fucking year now, and you guys got to watch. I showed you the tooth that shoved out from infection. I guess all of that was just probably me punching myself in the face or some bullshit too. Maybe it's a filter that I'm able to make my face do that on the one side. I don't know. Y'all, we have to have doctor's notes now. I didn't know that me not being on Cheshire's panel was a big deal for them. I didn't know. But I guess it really bothers people. Well, goddamn, Becky doesn't do panels very often anyways, but I really like Chesh. Chesh wants to do a panel when I have availability and I'm not sick. I'll go ahead and do a panel if you want me to expose you more. I mean, well, you not really necessarily, because you don't even get talked about because you're so irrelevant to anything anybody does over here. But hey, sorry night. Hey, everybody coming in. Yeah, mother of two boys. I don't even care if they talk about my parenting, to be honest. That says more about them than it says about me. It just shows desperation again. Again, this is the community of anti-KJers that I'm speaking of, that anytime KJ has posted anything about her family, they dissect every little thing. Like, that says more about them than it does about me. So, I mean, I can get doctor's notes for you if you want. Unfortunately, I have 1.5 million of them. And I also have all the antibiotics and all the fucking medication that they prescribed and all the other shit. But hey, if you're that desperate, we can do it. I don't give a fuck. I'm the one that pulls my background on live. Instead of, talking about somebody in your own community that you've promoted all their lives about lying about, things like art, weaponizing DV situations and being extremely untruthful and twisting that story. They're deflecting now to say that I guess I need a doctor's excuse. Crazy how Chesh hasn't even came to me and said anything about it, but they're that bothered. Is it King Yukon? No, get the fuck out of here. You can't. That can't be true. That can't be her motto. If this is the person who is concerned that the Saturday before Christmas Eve, Saturday, Christmas Eve was Sunday, Christmas was Monday. We had all been sick. My kids had been out of school before Christmas because they had all been sick for weeks on end. Everybody on the internet had the same viral shit. Have I lost my mind? This sounds desperate to me. By the way, my face is a little less puffy today, and I'm really loving it because there's been times where this whole side of my face is like way bigger. But I guess it's probably a filter. It's all just fake. It's fake. I don't know. I just had to laugh at this and hope you guys all got some enjoyment out of it too, because the anti-KJ community, who never gets discussed really, especially this person because she's so fucking irrelevant in my world. She has thrown shit at the wall and just co-signed some of the most disgusting behavior. King Yukon, the one that likes to say I'm a racist without having any proof, that one that I've never discussed at all, that co-signed Veda shit and seems to be the beacon of honesty in the KJ community, who's nothing but a piece of garbage under my shoe. I mean, that one. Yeah, mother of two boys. I could care less. I don't know. But y'all, just coming on here to let you know that Christina, right? Yeah. Um, you've been irrelevant to me for over a year and a half now, and you continue to be irrelevant. Like, I didn't even watch you, and I won't review your content to give you anything. See, Sheila? See, isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how reality was? Kathy and I had probably talked on the phone too. I- Kathy is probably going to review this content because it is pretty comical. From what I've heard, I haven't watched it because I don't give a fuck. But I thought that was fucking hysterical. It takes somebody that is extremely desperate for deflection to say some stupid shit like that. Like, you're reaching beyond. Like, did you have to have like the extend a ladder for this reach? The extend ladder? Good Lord Jesus, Kyle has been sick too. Is Kyle faking it too? Does Kyle need a doctor's excuse to say he's sick on YouTube with his cough and colds? Oh Lord. Butthurt cream Vaseline works really good for that queen belly. Oh, I probably faked that I had a colonoscopy too. I probably just, went and sat on the throne and drank all that stuff for no reason too. Y'all, you can't make this shit up. Literally, you cannot make this shit up. Ooh, Lutens, I think I am. Yeah, I am. I'm getting back into. That's what I've been doing. Doctor's notes for all. We all need them. Right? Right? Oh my God. I couldn't even believe this when I heard this today. It actually, these things are, oh, except I have pictures, Revival. I even have pictures of them. We could even name them if we wanted to. I have a picture of my tumor too. My pituitary adenoma and all the documentation of that too. This is getting embarrassing for you guys. Like, embarrassing. I also have pictures of when both my arms were broken at the same time. I also have pictures of when I busted my elbow. Unfortunately, I have pictures of it all. Polyp family coming soon. Name your polyps. I know. Name them. Hans in France. Hans in France. Yes, we all need this is your permission to the creator that is this obsessed and desperate and brought out the extend a ladder, like go gadget arms, and really reaching on this one. This is your permission and your doctor's note, aka from the asshole doctor here, Becky, who we're gonna name my polyps. This is your permission to get a fucking life and stop letting me take up that much time in your life because you really need help. Yeah, I broke both of them at the same time. I fractured both of my arms at the same time. Yeah, that's not a joke either. That's 100% legit. Unfortunately, 100% legit. Yeah, yeah. Here, let me see if I have a picture handy. Oh, this is. Oh, you guys already saw that. I showed you the tooth that popped out of my head, my crown. I show you guys everything too. I'm shaking. I've been exposed. About the graveyard again, Revival. No, she did not. She's still talking about that. Are you joking right now? I know you're not, but are how are we back on stupid? How do they do this? I know the feet. Jesus criminies. This has got to be. How do people get to this point in their life? I really genuinely got to know. Oh, I got a Hulk Band-Aid one day too when I got a shot. Oh yeah, I do have a picture. That was before they set the other one. Sure as fuck do. And this one was set after that. Yeah. You want to see what it looked like underneath that cast? Oh, those are probably just pictures I took off the internet, right? Even though that's my face. Oh, oh. Shocking. I could bore you guys with so much shit. It would be unbelievable. I have pictures of my polyps. I do. I have so much shit that you probably wouldn't want to know. Literal shit. Just another troll. The one that somebody just said her name in the comments too. She don't get any attention over here, but they just named her. Thank you, Smiles. I think Kathy's gonna review it. I think Kathy's gonna review it because I've never watched their content, so I couldn't tell you the slightest about it. But I wanted everybody to know that we all need doctor's notes now to be sick and miss life-changing, altering live streams, I guess. Thank you for that. You want this one? You want me to show you this one? I mean, there's your button for today. Polyp pictures for greeting cards. We could do it. Everybody would yell at me if I showed you guys the stuff. I have no shame in it. I would show you guys, and I have no shame. But everybody else would be like, God damn it, Becky, we don't want to see this shit. Without a shirt on, Brit. Hey, everybody. Yeah. Just another troll. She's also kind of like taking some jabs at my parenting and stuff, which they know nothing about, which I don't talk anything about. You guys get to see my oldest, and you guys have heard my littles in the background and stuff and talking and stuff, but desperation. They got the extend a ladder out. The go gadget arms. I don't even know what to do with these people anymore. Don't even know what to. Hey, Nikki. Kathy P. And we talked that day too. Like I was saying that to Kathy today. I was like, Kathy and I even talked and nothing. Like we didn't even. I love you too, Christina. I just had to laugh though. We had to laugh about this because well, what do you say to people like this? They need doctor's notes to get a life. This is why they've never been successful with their Katie Joy content of taking Katie down, because they just lie to lie, and they make up the most ridiculous, stupid bullshit I've ever heard. How dumb. I have only been invited to a few panels ever. I was looking forward to that, actually. I get a kick out of Chesh. But life had it that's probably the last thing I was thinking about at that time. I bet Chesh would reschedule it too. I bet she would. It's like school, you need a doctor's note. I know. Well, this is everybody's permission for checking out, because obviously some of these people cannot. Like, and I couldn't even tell you about the slightest thing about her life. I couldn't tell you because I've never watched her. Ever. I've seen clips of her and I was like, Chesh was the first one to like review her, and Kathy that I've watched that I've gone like in ultimate horror of embarrassment for that. Like, hey Gina, hey T, hey Chaos, hey everybody coming in, Nikki, everybody, Queen Bella. I can't. Apparently, I can't be sick ever, Queen Bella. Anyways, you can go back to the nameless one that's reaching on her extended ladder. You can go back and find the screenshots of my face when I've been live with the swelling on this side of my face, if you would really like to. You can also go back and screenshot when the infection was so bad and it shoved my crown out, and I showed everybody that in the tooth, if you really want to try and embarrass yourself some more. You can also go back and find all sorts of shit that you would probably be really embarrassed to learn because you look like a dumbass. Any other questions? No, Reese Cup, I find it hysterical. Honestly, I'm not bothered at all. Like, this is the shit that I find hysterical. I could be less bothered because unfortunately, it's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, I'm embarrassed for them. I find it hysterical that somebody reaches this far to deflect and avoid what is happening. Baked potato soup. Baked potato soup. Lisa is cracking me up. Lisa's going live in like 5 minutes. Yeah, Kathy P. And she's like seen as this beacon in that community and is nothing but full of fucking shit. That's your credibility is in the shitter, literally, like the rest of my insides from the other day. Hey. Hey, functions. I just can't, like, I've been doing research. I've been actually like not watching YouTube videos. I've been going back through and I've been looking at some of the court documents and the actual trial and stuff during that and trying to jump on the Nick side of it. It will probably be next week when I get to like actual content of it. I've been doing paperwork all morning, and tomorrow I'll be gone all day, and then maybe this weekend, actually, if I can get to it by this weekend. Yeah. No, the good Nunya, that's who it was. The one that claims I'm racist without any factual anything. The one that's been like taking jabs at me for, I don't know, a year and a half when I didn't even know she existed. And every time somebody would bring her to me, I'd be like, who the fuck are you guys talking about? Oh, mother of two boys. This is just one of Renelle. Yeah, that's the crazy one. Baked potato soup. It is, you take baked potato, or you bake your potatoes, you take bacon, you make a roux so it thickens your milk. So butter, onions, milk, flour. Make that, add milk to it, throw in your potatoes. You can add like thin-skinned potatoes. White potatoes are too thick-skinned usually. But I use like red potatoes or golden potatoes, or I take the skin off the white potatoes if I use those. Bacon bits, a can of cream of cheddar soup, a thing of sour cream, and then bacon, onions, and more cheese. And if that's good as it goes. Oh, I probably need it. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'll get another doctor's note for tomorrow for my absence. Kenzie has a colonoscopy. She starts her clean out here at 3:00. I'll make sure she gets one too for sitting on the throne. Actually, I'll just videotape Kenzie on the throne tonight. So Kenzie would be like, get the fuck out of here, Mom. It's so good, though. Yeah, the good nanny. Can you believe it, though? After all of this time, what? I guess I'll have to have one on Monday, too, because I'm getting injections in my back on Monday, again, in the piriformis muscle. So I probably should come with a doctor's note for that, too. Okay, I'll get one for that, too. Even though I went live with you guys on the way home the last time I had the caudal injection done from the doctor with my fucking bands on. But and realized it after the fact and was embarrassed by it and made sure that there was no private information showing. Um, ooh, good idea, Revival. I should do that. Yeah, Kathy's gonna review this because Kathy knows these people. I don't. So Kathy can review this shit. So Kathy's gonna review the irony of all of this. I know, Sheila, we tried to. King Yukon, I will. It went well. Hans and Franz, my polyps are being biopsied, and I had inflammation in my colon, and we'll find out later. But I'll get a doctor's note for that too, even though I already have the paperwork and all the pictures. I mean, you guys want to see my colon and my upper too? I can show you. They're just downstairs on the. They're just down. We just did Reese's cup. We said we have to name them. The Ganania, this is why they've never been successful with anything they do on Katie Joy, because they just reach and they sound foolish. We're just going to name them Hans and Franz. Hans and Franz. I don't know. All right, y'all. I'm going over to nope, Grandma Sherry. I'm good. I know. What are people this desperate? Like, isn't Katie doing something? Like, what? Like, Katie's talking about the gypsy. Like, do something. Do something. This is your permission. Signed, the doctor asshole, aka not a doctor at all. Nothing is medical advice I ever fucking say, obviously. But this is your permission to all you weird fucking antis to check off YouTube and get a fucking life. Some of you have never even left your states or your local areas. You need to smell some grass. Probably not even touch it anymore. They probably need some help. I tend to, Nikki, I don't know what her coverage has been because I don't watch her. I think a lot of people are exploiting that. Go Gadget Arms! Oh, Queen Bella, good thinking. Except it has my name all over it, in the little corners of all of the documents that are stapled together. But that would probably be, she probably printed off pictures off somebody else's colon. That's just like, there's got to be a filter. I'm sure I can find a filter to swell one side of your face. I'm sure I can. All right, y'all. I just had to make y'all laugh because this is what I find to be hysterical. I have been exposed again. My colon has been exposed. My sinuses have been exposed. All of you that have had this viral cold, whatever the fuck it is that has lingered on for weeks and weeks and weeks, it's all in our heads. Nobody has been sick. Nobody missed holidays with their family from being sick. None of it. So we are living in an alternate universe that is taken up by hatred of Katie Joy for 5 years. And this is the level of brain power they have at this point. If you are the praying type, please say a prayer for their lack of brain cells, because the last ones obviously have thrown themselves at the fucking walls to get away from them. We have been exposed at least 18 times over here. I've exposed my asshole. I've exposed my fupa. I've exposed my missing tooth that I still can't have in because I still have an infection. And the only thing they're exposing is how dumb they are. With that, have a great day, y'all. I will see those of you that are watching Lisa over at Lisa's. Bye, y'all.